At a time when Sudanese people are dying every day, and when our country desperately needs voices of reason and awareness, Abdi al-Rahman Amsib comes out to talk about the ancestry of the Mahas, language, and genetic testing, as if this is the issue that should preoccupy Sudan right now. But let's be clear. The discourse Amsib presents does not advance anything, nor does it hold anything back. It is an expression of internal personal struggles more than it is a project of awareness or knowledge. Because when you try to reduce entire tribes and long histories to a single language and a single dimension, and erase all that diversity, you're not a researcher, and you're certainly not a historian. You're someone trying to prove something to yourself. Amsib speaks as if language determines ancestry. Yet it is well known in sociology and linguistics that language is acquired, not inherited. Many Nubian tribes lost their languages due to long-term historical and political factors such as formal education, migration, and cultural assimilation projects. As for the talk about Khazraj origins, Arab giants, and genetic tests, it's a transparent attempt to establish some form of ethnic purity that has no real value, neither on the ground, nor in the heart, nor in the present. Amsib provides no academic sources, cites no references, and quotes no scholars. He simply goes in circles. I heard, I reviewed, I tell you. That is not a discourse of knowledge. It is a discourse of self-validation, and it's no different from other voices that try to distort Nubian identity, to trap it in a narrow corner, or to reshape it to fit their fragile racial fantasies. The Nubians don't need anyone's permission to be Nubians. Their language is not a sign of weakness or authenticity. It is heritage, it is memory, and it is resistance. To anyone who questions this, we ask one simple question. Why this obsession? Why would someone go to such lengths to invent a new identity for an entire tribe, erase its history, cast doubt on its language, and fabricate an alternative narrative without a single shred of evidence? The answer is simple. Because it doesn't serve Sudan. It only serves a wound inside him and inside those who support him. This discourse plainly has failed to be enlightening, and it has failed to answer the essential question. And then what? Even if it were proven that the Mahas are Arabs or Nubians, what then? Would it end the war? Would it bring the displaced back home? Would it build peace? Or is it just a way to comfort the fractured self? Sudan does not need people digging through bloodlines and ancestries. Sudan needs people who recognize its cultural diversity, respect all its languages, and stop using tribes as pawns in an identity war. This discourse is not based on discussion, research, or science. It is simply noise, and noise does not change the truth. The Nubians, in all their diversity, will remain, with language or without it, because they are deeper than history, broader than genetics, and far too rich to be reduced to a lost monologue. And peace be upon those who respect Sudan's mind.